Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement as I watch and react to She-Hulk Episode 2, Attorney at Law, streaming now on Disney Plus. Wow, why is this show so divisive amongst the people? Is it my most favorite thing I've seen? No, it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't what I was expecting, but I didn't know what I was expecting, so I'm not faulting the show for that. I'm just now going, okay, I think now this is the ride that I'm going on. Let's see what happens next. I kind of think of the MCU like I do any genre of commercial fiction. You've got the big umbrella, general idea. Marvel superheroes, romance, mystery, horror. And then once you break down into the subcategories, for example, My World Romance, you have your historicals, contemporary, paranormal. You can break down it further with historicals. You've got the Highlanders, you've got the Regencies, you've got the Westerns, In contemporary, you've got your special ops, you've got the cowboys, you've got the small town romance, you've got now the mysteries, mystery writers, cozy mysteries, sleuth, detectives, medical. So it all kind of breaks down. So I wasn't really sure where She-Hulk was going to fall. And now that I know it's like a 90s scripted comedy, I think I'm more familiar with what I'm going. My expectations now have pivoted as necessary. Now will I end up liking it? I don't know. But at least now I know what to expect. I hope. So I know also where the disconnect for me is thanks to a lot of you who filled me in on Bruce Banner's backstory, which apparently includes severe child abuse, and he has multiple personalities, and that's why the Hulk has become the Hulk, and why he couldn't mirror them together, and all that ancient drama. And I'm going, where was this story? I don't remember this anywhere at any point. Apparently it's in the comic. I've not read. But in the MCU, I'd never heard mention of Bruce's life, family, anything at all. So now we're throwing in not only a family member, but all this tragic backstory. And I'm going, I kind of need to know more about that to want to care what happens forward. Because also, not only have you brought in this tragic backstory, we've got a cousin. Cool. Then they mention another cousin, Jed, which is like, oh, so that means it's not their siblings. So that's a third cousin, which means there has to be at least 3 family members, brother, sister combos. Where are these people? Jennifer mentions, thinks we'll see you at the next family dinner. When have you been having family dinners? Where the hell have all of you been for the last 10 years of the MCU? And if Bruce's father was the abuser, how does Jen feel about her uncle of some sort being... These are all the questions I have, and they mean jack squat nothing with the show at hand. So that's where I'm annoyed when it comes to She-Hulk. Will I enjoy it further? I don't know. I guess we'll all find out together. So I'm here, episode 2. I'm looking around because I got the blanket, even though it's a heat advisory today. Probably won't need it, but I've got my beverage. I'm ready to go. Thanks so much for joining me on this adventure, and let's just get to it.
Sketches show a stunning scene from the Metropolitan Courthouse today where superpowered influencer Titania caused panic while fleeing traffic court in the...
Wait, she was fleeing traffic court?
That's for you. No. No. That name better not stick.
Neat little trick you pulled there, Walters. But don't you think it's a little unsportsmanlike to suddenly debut superpowers?
Oh, take a lap, Dennis.
There's a hot chick over there. I'm gonna go talk to it.
Talk to it. Ooh, they just pulled out all the grossy of the grossnesses for Dennis, didn't they?
6 figures in student loans to become a vigilante. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason.
But you could be an Avenger.
Do the Avengers offer healthcare?
Since you saved the lives of the entire jury today, GLKNH argued that the jury was then biased in your favor. You did the right thing, but it unraveled our case. I'm sorry, Jen. No, Jen, I'm sorry. I have to let you go. This makes you a liability for the DA's office.
Wait, you're firing me?
That discrimination? Could she sue for that? I don't know. I'm an artist.
Yeah, if you want to talk a little bit more. No gloating this time, I promise. Maybe a little. We can't hire a lawyer who's such a big distraction in court.
No.
What? Fired again?
No.
Sorry.
Family dinner right after I get fired.
So who's going to be at this family dinner? These family members we didn't know existed before.
Sweetheart, oh.
Is that Michael and Baker?
Oh, Jen, there is the nicest young man who works at the coffee shop that I go to. He wants to be a superhero, and I told him that my daughter was a superhero. He hadn't heard of you, but I gave him your number so that he could call you for advice.
Jen, that Hawkeye guy, what happens to those arrows of his? I mean, does he go around and collect them when he's done? It's pretty hazardous to leave those things lying around.
Chunky highlights.
Appreciate it.
What do you need me to do, Dad?
That was just an excuse to check in with you. How you doing, kiddo?
What do you think?
Sweetheart, it's gonna be okay. This isn't even the first time we've had to deal with a Hulk in the family. And you didn't destroy a city.
Miss Walters, may I buy you a drink?
Sure, I guess.
Miss Walters, you laid out a winning case against us. Before I had it declared a mistrial, of course. It's no easy feat against GLK&H. I would like you to come work for us. Take some time.
I accept. But I will only do it if I can hire my own paralegal.
I would have wanted more details. Working for a Holloway. Right?
We just started a Superhuman law division, and I want you, well, the She-Hulk, to be the face of it. That means I'll expect you to be at work and in court as the She-Hulk, not as a normal person.
Right now.
Mm-hmm. She does not have appropriate clothes.
Your office.
Nicer than the assistant district attorney.
Yes, but look at everything it's getting us. Are you kidding? Big ass windows. Yes, a fully stocked mini fridge, a desk.
Can't wait to take on whatever case you want to assign to
Your
me.
first case is the parole of Emil Blonsky.
Parole?
I would much prefer to be assigned literally any other case at this firm.
If you don't take the case, then you don't have a job here.
In the event of injury or death, please indicate who we should notify.
It's that bad, huh?
Never let your guard down.
Who else do they have in this prison? Who else would they have in this prison?
I'm simply Emil now.
Okay.
With 7 soulmates that I met through the prison pen pound program that I want to start a new life with.
7 soulmates. Huh.
The serum the government gave you caused your subsequent actions?
You know, I was sent on a mission to take out a threat. And I thought I was the good guy. I thought I was going to be, you know, Captain Bloody America, something. Now that very threat is some kind of hero, and I'm locked up in here.
The parole board's going to need to know that you feel remorse for your actions to even consider release.
I have here various haikus that I've written.
Oh boy.
To each of my victims. I just want to move on with my life. Live in peace on a large piece of property purchased for me by my 7 soulmates.
The soulmates?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
I might call Bruce on this one, just for an opinion.
And you're always saying that, you know, everybody deserves a second chance. And I'm not falling for an act here, but Blonsky did seem to have really good arguments.
I think you're calling me to tell me you're taking the job.
I'm calling you to tell you I'm taking the job, yes.
Actually, Blonsky wrote me a really nice letter a while back. And a really heartfelt haiku.
What?
That fight was so many years ago, I'm a completely different person now. Literally.
Waka, waka, waka.
You coming to LA anytime soon?
Yeah, probably not for a minute. I got some things I gotta take care of.
Was he in space? That is really excellent cell reception.
I've already got a winning strategy, and it is 100% in the bag.
Don't make those guarantees.
You might want to take a look at the news right now.
Shocking footage leaked showing the Abomination participating in what appears to be an underground fight club.
Oh, that sucks.
So apparently that wasn't a sanctioned exercise. So why couldn't she just tell Holloway that she doesn't have as much control over her Hulk powers? As I'm saying, I'm going, that doesn't sound very stable. Or that she can only do it on the nights of the full moon or under extreme duress. Something so he can't demand that she's always She-Hulk.
The left, I'm turning it right. Look,
Counterclockwise.
it just turns the wheel, dude. I don't know what's going on.
Drop it down, drop it down. Good, there you go.
I'm glad you're staying hydrated, Dad, but this seems a little excessive.
Oh, yeah, I got that. Do that. Yep, okay.
So that was an episode. I'm just along for the ride at this point in time. I'm not sure how I feel like I'm still reading the opening pages of a book, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to feel about who and why yet. So I really don't have much to comment on with this episode. Holloway, don't trust any capacity. Why I'm annoyed at her that she didn't give more thought to what he was going to be asking of her, especially since she had been working on a case where they killed people out of purposeful negligence. So her just going, yeah, I'm on it. Give me the job. I'm so excited to be here. Why? Huh? Yeah. So I guess now my question is, Emil, Wong, why was Wong getting him out to fight underground? We know Wong pops up again in She-Hulk. Emil's going to want to be paroled with he's got 7 other people. What's that story? What's going on? Because from the trailers, I never got really an idea of, Tatiana is gonna cause trouble at some point, but what does Emil have to do with all of this? And those haikus. Emil and the haikus. I don't know. Bruce is off in space. Stuff's happening, and I don't know why. Okay. So I guess I'll just have to wait till next episode. Are you all feeling disjointed? I know some of you love it. Some of you hate it. Yeah. It's a mixed bag, isn't it, y'all? This is a bowl of Skittles and M&Ms. I know that made sense to y'all, right? I do hope that you're all with me next week when we can hopefully fill in more information. You can fill in the holes for me like you've been doing so well the last episode, because I do appreciate it when you give me the backstory so much. So I do hope that you've had 5 seconds of joy today, had something to drink, you stretched your body, and then you'll come back and see me. So until next time, y'all.